Hello, I'm Tracy Pa, and welcome to this Sunday's episode of Scope. This week, we had a whole heap of independence activities. The festive independence period also brought out some of Papua New Guinea's most iconic musicians from 90s. But we'll look at those in a later independence episode of Scope. Today, we revisit the DJ's band, from their early days playing acoustic guitars in rural villages to becoming a key part of the nation's soundtrack. The DJ's music has echoed through political rallies, concerts, and the hearts of the people. Their journey is one of passion, resilience, and a deep love for PNG's unique sound, leaving an indelible mark on the music scene for generations to come.
The DJ's band emerged from humble beginnings. Dokona Manoka, inspired by his late brother David, and Dikatai, a self-taught guitarist, joined forces with cousins John Masse and John Irie. Their shared passion for music led to the formation of the band in 1981.
My biggest influence was when I was with my late brother, David Manoka, when he was still in school, when we were still in primary school. And he was a few years ahead of me. So he's a self-taught musician who could play the guitar very well, and he could play the piano. We had a piano in Hulal. Those were in early 70s. And we had a reel-to-reel recorder. So we used to practice some songs and record ourselves, not knowing that we'll be playing in a band in future. He went to Sogeri. I was transferred to Tubzera Primary School in 1974, and I joined Dikadai. We were in the same class. So we used to bring our guitars and play during expressive arts sessions, and we started from there.
Like both of us, when we were together, we used to, like he has his own guitar, I have my own guitar, so that's how we both came together. Like playing, and like rest of the students had to sing while we, both of us. That's how we came together to start DJs.
In 1982, the DJ's big break came when they were enlisted by Pangu Party for their national campaign. This opportunity propelled them into the spotlight, performing at rallies and events nationwide.
In 1982, when the Pangu Party through late St. Michael, late Anthony Siaguru, engaged us with Pangu through the national campaign. We started the hard way. We used to play at fashion parades. We used to play at the main rallies all over the country. So we came the hard way, Even fashion parades, they had to ask us to do it. No problem, we had to do it.
The DJ's music, rich with local rhythms and melodies, struck a chord with Papua New Guineans. Songs like Nagarimu became anthems, echoing through radios and hearts alike.
Our volume 1, the title song was Nagarimu, written by my uncle, Simona Hetau. Because it was number 1 in the country, Justin was doing a pilot broadcast to Townsville, I think. And then he asked us to come in the morning so he could play the song and interview us on air. So we did that. Those were radio days, huh?
In an era dominated by analog technology, the DJs faced challenges in recording and distribution. Yet, Their ingenuity and dedication led to the creation of timeless music.
Yeah, I mean, during our time, during the early 80s, there wasn't not many like recording studios and also like places where you can sort of promote your songs. Maybe one or two radio stations that were doing promotion of our local music and all that. But other than that, no, we really big struggle here. So we just have to, just the sake of listening to ourselves on radio, we just go and record only and that's it.
We came up during the analog days. We used to do some experiments with NBC operators that were training to be sound engineers, like Jeffrey Kamish, Lancelot Geoto, all those big names in NBC. They're no longer there now. So we really, music was just a hobby for us. I had a full-time job with NBC. David was a senior lawyer in government, and Dika was at Teenage Mint. So more or less, we were just, it was just a hobby, and we never really looked, come this far.
You're watching an independent special of Scope. Drop a like or comment on this story later on the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We will continue with the DJs when we come back.
As Papua New Guinea celebrates over 5 decades of independence, the DJ's legacy endures. Their music continues to inspire new generations, reminding us of the power of unity and culture.
I think we have come a long way. Like during our time, we struggled to bring the music, PNG music, up to a standard where analog has already been gone. Now we're into the digital age now, using software and all that. I think the new generation and even the older generation who are still playing, we need to continue help each other to bring the music to another level again, because every now and then the trend and what is changing. So I think with these 50 years, there's been a lot of changes during our time till now.
Our problem here is writing music. Not only writing music, but reading music. So I think the young ones should take some time to how to read music and how to write music and lyrics.
The DJ's band's contribution to the nation's music and cultural identity is undeniable. Their journey from humble beginnings in Tubusera to performing for thousands across the country is a testament to their resilience, passion, and love for the music of their homeland.
Yeah, I think we have come a long way. Like during our time, we struggled to bring the music, PNG music, up to a standard where analog has already been gone. Now we're into the digital age now, using software and all that. I think the new generation and even the older generation who are still playing, we need to continue help each other to bring the music to another level again, because every now and then the trend and what is changing. So I think with these 50 years, there's been a lot of changes during our time till now. So that's good. Like everybody, especially even the traditional music also been improved. Like some of them, especially art school students, like bringing traditional music into a modern, mixing it up with the modern trend of music, which is good. So I think we're in the right direction.
Looking forward, the future of PNG's music industry lies in the hands of a new generation of artists. Technology has transformed the way music is created and shared, but as Dekadai warns, it's important for these young musicians to remain true to their craft, ensuring that the essence of live performance and the unique sound of PNG remains at the heart of it all.
For the up-and-coming young musicians now, they are doing fine with the software recording and all that, digital recording. But I think one thing they have to be careful is like, as I said earlier on, whatever you do, you have to make sure play exactly what you do in recording. So there's another thing I'm always worried about. So if that can be done, then that will be fine for everyone in future.
As the DJ's band reflects on their incredible journey, their story stands as a testament to Papua New Guinea's growth, resilience, and rich cultural identity. From humble beginnings to becoming one of the nation's most iconic acts, their music has shaped generations, bridging the past with the future. As PNG celebrates 50 years of independence, the DJ's legacy continues to inspire the next wave of musicians. Their message is simple: stay true to your roots, embrace change, and keep the spirit of live music alive. The future of PNG's music scene is bright, fueled by the passion and dedication of artists who follow in their footsteps.
Achievements that you've acquired over the years. It's spanning, like, how many years would you say you've been in the music industry?
44 years.
44
years, 33 with CHM. 33 years. 33 solid years with CHM. 44 years non-stop playing till now. I'm still active, still playing. As long as I look after myself, I'll still go continue.
This is a story of relevance, especially with the spirit and hype of the 50th independence anniversary still hanging in the air. The former school of some of our founding fathers in Finschhafen, the Dreghaven Technical Secondary School, has become a pitfall in secondary education, a stark contrast to the pre-independence era. Warden Councillor in Ibsbek, Okane Harikene, highlighted that for the past 5 years, most of their students gave up and returned home due to constant fighting. This directly leads to an increase in unemployment and social disorder.
Fighting within the Dreghaven Technical Secondary School in Finschhafen district of Morobe province has been disrupting learning for 5 years now. Warden Councillor in Hellsbach, Okane Narekine, pointed out that while Finschhafen holds historical significance in terms of it being the landing place of the first Lutheran missionary in Papua New Guinea in 1886 and being a thriving economic and agricultural hub for the country in its early days, decades of neglect have led to a regressive state.
Like Dregha Secondary and 1 plus secondary Tasol inside in district. It got 2 plus lower secondary, like Uve Pindio Agro High School. Recently, new established high school and Burum High School. Na Dregha High School, lower secondary. Okay, now upper secondary and Dregha 1 plus. Big problem we are facing now is most of our kids down in Dregha, they are better. Do you know school fighting? Yes, now school fighting and continuously. Now I'm affecting of beginning even. like Saddleback Second and one plus second inside was church where I'm look out in head mape, and in long government and mape and in long church and Saddleback Second. Empty sim. Mape, head mape, empty sim. Saddleback, entire Saddleback. Na tewa sesi one pla area tasolo one pla parks tasolo Morokai Parks. Where we stop inside the Saddleback Second.
Councillor Narakine outlined that since the Early Childhood and Junior Primary Teachers Training Centre has moved its students to Wampar in Huon Gulf District, the teaching facilities are now free. He therefore suggested that the church support them and establish a secondary school for the circuit and surrounding areas at Hellspark.
Sila facilities, why ba may lookout natin? Na masina na rota away. Early childhood school em kam na go finish. Why not church em look salo heavy mika na give me high school or secondary come back to this place where historically and education level. From informal education, converting me along formal education. Now bring him high school come back to here. Whereby the history was some ground history of education. Look sabe from me was some leader in Salon Rega Secondary, please me like a national church. I need long Bishop Council wants a church council. Recognition blow you plan start in Salon Hellspark na Finchapen. I need long Salon Second is the Cottage District. Now bring him high school he come long one pla have blow here, otherwise blow Hellspark station. Why ba me pla look out him? Facilities not sit down na bush pa kramapin. Na me pla ba sit down na cleaning the structures na. Was a worry blow me pla talk out, especially the national church. This pa talk. He can go along. Bishop Council or National Church Council he can look somewhere now recognizing MIPLA was has background and build up for the education. So from MIPLA like in convention long informal education, he must call formal education. MIPLA thing was early childhood come na empa staff. Taso ni come na he got infighting the politics blow let na early childhood. Now MIPLA like him. Church law recognizing MIPLA na bring him education awesome, high school or secondary, come back to this background. Now MIPLA can talk, thank you awesome. Yes, school he go, na MIPLA thing, he go finish the solem come. Because I'm ground education.
Former Young Pela Didiman Extension Coordinator, Hune Made, believes that reviving the agricultural program at Hellspark would create a pathway for the many unemployed youth. He says this is the best approach to utilizing our youth and keeping them busy in the rural districts instead of letting them drift to urban areas.
Any bit challenging now on a situation, education system, any change, na plenty opportunity from young people, federal education, also any challenging with it on this time. Before you go to primary school, finish, or you go to church school, finish, now you go more another private or you go. So only the road is stop, change is stop, and you come to church school, now you can go on Didiman school or Alapra school, and you go out and everything. So we think, don't thinking about me yet, you still get need on Piraku needs to young program and because that's the only opportunity where you can best utilize more youth from it. And it's made of funding more or you know funding more, that's a problem. And funding more good and by all the Arapa side, people agriculture program from country extension service and put on all that. This sorry, Pukini or young practicing training, I go out, making work or needing some kind of support and thinking and material and kind of something also. So boosting moral or making work. And on the side and also a marketing system, suppose production income up on buying market or marketing support. So this kind of big area and this happening more needs now or using. We want opportunities that close to them or so kind of some more end up on drug or bamboo or kind of something. So meeting and still I think it's chances that you can do this kind of psychology. Ini mas finding some of the best avenue on tourism. This mana meru.
Thanks for tuning in to another one of our independent specials of Scope. Visit the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube and TikTok and leave a like or comment on our Scope stories this week. More of our independent specials next week. I'm Tracy Pa. See you then.